All right there. Shocking. So I thought I'll get up and I'll do I've been going through a period of negativity. I'm talking about periods. I remember seeing this comedian once, and we were in this ye olde kind of like Victoriana venue, you know, all like lovely gilt, gold, bronze, what is it? I don't know, gilt edge. Just yeah, an old looking place. And this bloke said before he started his set, he went, "Lovely room, this, isn't it? Lovely venue." He said, "It's a wonderful period features." He said, "Which isn't something you should say to a girl." Lovely start to the video, conjuring wonderful images. Anyway, been through a period of negativity, and I'm out of it now. And I was active in getting out of it. I had to do things, and I thought, what a wonderful video! What a motivating, inspirational video if I can spread out into the world, legs akimbo, and share with people what I did, how I was proactive about not being a negative, moaning, miserable waste of space. And just before I started, I obviously had to turn my computer on, check my emails. 3, that's thrice and trois, copyright claims for my piece of music again. The piece of music that all the copyright claims were dropped. So I started using it again. And now I've got more claims from different people. And it's awful and sinister. It says, a third party claimant has, oh really? And it made me realise there must be companies out there that just go out there looking for copyrighted music so they can contact the owner and go, oh, we found someone doing something naughty. Do you want to give us some money? There's 2 types of people in the world. There's givers and there's takers. And I'm not talking about gay sex here either. There are people who contribute and there are people who drain. Parasites. There are hosts and there are parasites. Anyway, regardless of that, I'm sure it'll be fine. But it's kind of part of what I'm talking about. I got an email from Patreon today, and it said, we're going to tell you how to use the basics to raise more revenue. And I was thinking, yeah, there's something basic you could do, which wouldn't have cost me nearly 50% of my fucking revenue. Cheeky bastards. No one got that email and was like, oh yeah, good. This will compensate for the $1,000 I've lost. I mean, look at the ever decreasing quantity of a Patreon donation. 1, get people to watch your channel. That's really difficult in a hugely competitive arena with the kind of content I make, not getting recommended by YouTube, getting physically tucked away by YouTube. Even people who've subscribed don't get notified. Even people who've ding ding rung the magic bell don't get notified. So it's a small number. And then those people who watch the videos regularly, another shrinking number. Out of that lot, people who can afford to donate, it's a shrinking number. And then the people who can actually be bothered to go through the process of paying, and you're left with about 10 people. And then Patreon do what Patreon do and save the world. Oh, we can't have hate facts. I'm going to make a video about hate facts, by the way. It's the new thing. It's the new spawn of Silicon Valley, the hate fact. I'm calling it now. Watch out for them. Just reality, just truth that you cannot utter. Oh no, that doesn't exist in our utopia. Anyway, so my missus went away to the provinces, sick family, and while the cat's away, the mice will play. And I haven't ever made a secret of my tendency to indulge in chemistry. And so I overdid it a little bit on the Xanax and the Valium. You might have seen my live stream. Well, I didn't. I was there, but the lights were on, but no one was home. And I actually had to delete it from the tubes the next day because I said too much about things I shouldn't be talking about. Oh, hate facts of my own. What a contradictory fool I am. Anyway, so it put me into quite a negative place. And there's a few shitty things going on in my life anyway, but to be chemically challenged on top of that, and I got down, and I got negative, and things appeared worse than they were. And I wasn't working some very basic principles that I'd learnt in my life. A lot of it in rehabilitation. Speaking of which, I'm trying to get the bloke that used to run one of the rehabs I went to. The rehab that got me 4 years clean. The rehab that changed my life. Even when I'd relapsed, even when I'm using, I still work the principles of what I learnt there, and it makes my life better, makes me a better person, makes me a giver. Even when it's that aggressive, makes me a fucking giver. Anyway, so he might be coming on. But in rehab, they talk a lot about negative thinking. And I don't need to tell you that's the opposite of positive thinking. But you can make something small that's not very good. You can amplify it. You can magnify it just by dwelling negatively on it. Just from the perspective you take when you look at it. And I should know this. And principles like acceptance. You know, there's certain things you cannot change. You have to accept them. Dwelling on them, mulling them over. Oh, the pity. Oh, pour me another drink. That's another one from rehab. But the pity, oh, my life. Oh, it's unfair. It's so bad. Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgraceful. It's negative. And you dig yourself a deeper hole. And I just had that realisation this morning. I just thought, hang on a minute. What the fuck am I doing? What self-pity stew am I wading around in? I've got a job. It's boring, but I've got a job. It feeds me, and I live in Cambodia. I love it out here. It's a beautiful sunny day. I've got a beautiful girlfriend. She's behind me now, cooking frogs for breakfast. Acceptance. Ribbit. Got any Cocoa Pops? Things are alright. Weirdly, I've got my health. And just to get those things in perspective, and just to remember the marvel of life, because there's a hell of a lot of people in a hell of a lot worse situations than me. Things are good. And just giving myself a quick slap and saying, hang on, alright, this isn't good. And I'm not just talking about fucking copyright strikes and Patreon. They're minor bads, but I can cope with them. But there's other things going on, you know, personal stuff. This is not the place for that sharing. But I just thought, all right, how is being negative helping? How are you making the situation any better? You're being a baby. You're acting like a child. And I'm not a child, I'm a man. I'm an adult male. I have it within me, the capacity to change my situation through acceptance. All right, what's going on? What can't I change? What am I actually able not to change? Right, that. Okay, accept that. Because if you don't, it's going to cause you endless pain. Because you can't do anything fucking about it. Right, now what can I do? What can I do to change my situation? What proactivity can I engage in to make things better? Right. We'll fucking do that. Be a man. Be a warrior in your life. Engage in the power of wow. Oh, he's done well there. It's an Eckhart Tolle that I've turned on its head. You've got to have a system. But it's marvellous, it's amazing, it's wondrous. You're here alive, you can sense things, you can taste things, you can touch things, you can see and hear. You're there, you're here. Be positive. And when you're negative, accept the negativity. All right, understandable. I'm not feeling great because of this, and this. All right, okay, give yourself an hour, maybe 2, have a bath, light some candles, be a hippie, have a wank, whatever. But then fucking man up. Stand upright. Confront this bullshit. She's chopping the heads. She's literally chopping the heads off of frogs. Hey, how's the frogs? She's a bit shy. Not shy around a cleaver and a few frogs though. So listen. Acceptance. Get hold of it. Negative thinking, give yourself a bit, see how it goes for you. See how dwelling on misery works. See whether it multiplies the misery. See whether it magnifies, because it will. That's all it can do. And then get positive. Then sit upright. Take a breath. Survey the situation. Identify what you can't change. Identify what you can change. And then get fucking busy. Be a warrior in your present. And fight for your future.
Thanks for watching.
Sweet bit, sweet mama, sweet bit, sweet mama, sweet.